aggressive buffer. Welcome to Pure Octane Garage.
We bring you detailing information
and other automotive goodness.
So please consider liking.
Please consider subscribing.
Please consider ringing the notification bell.
And share with your friends. We appreciate it, guys.
Wait, one more consideration. Merch.
Hey, check out our merch. Link down below. That really helps out.
Yep. And again, we appreciate everyone who has purchased merch from us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, on to today.
What do we have today? We have Adams Polishes Brilliant Glaze.
Kind of a mystery item to us. Mystery, right? This came in, I believe, your mystery bucket.
Yeah, it did. It came in one of the mystery buckets.
And the reason I say mystery item is we decided this is probably something you and I would never use. Most likely, kind of, maybe we'll be like pleasantly surprised and want to use it. But based on, I say mystery, let me clear that up. I say mystery because I'm really not sure how we would use this, right?
Yeah.
Is that?
And I agree with that. For our particular car care methods, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of speculate. But
apparently this stuff shines and shines like crazy.
So, you know, in my mind, I'm like,
car.
If you have a show car with, you know, one of those really amazing paint jobs and you want it to
just pop and
that shine, because this is not really, this will not protect.
Right.
It's all about bringing out that depth and shine of your
beautiful paintwork. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it does have a purpose. Just unfortunately, I need more subscribers for show car.
Yeah, we neither Brandon or I have a show car, but you wanna actually it's
we'll kind of
got some good information here.
Yeah, so kind of what we were getting at, we kind of read over this. That's why we were speculating how we would use it. But it says that Adams Brilliant Glaze is a gloss enhancer respected and loved by shine fanatics. Apparently, I think this product's been out for a while for these guys. Effortlessly boost depth and gloss to paint, chrome, and glass, and then touch it.
Wow, you can put it on glass.
No smudges. I had to finish that. No smudges. So yeah, glass and chrome too. So that's cool.
Interesting.
Because it's not a wax, you can layer it without buildup. So obviously no protection value.
So really, it's really to, like it said, you know, to enhance the shine.
It says it also masks minor imperfections and subtle swirl marks.
Okay.
Quick dry time and effortless removal. So that's easy. And then
and you went through the application directions.
Yeah, and to summarize that, so we don't have to read all this to you, very easy. You put it on an applicator of your choice, really.
Yeah, because it is very.
Look at the consistency of that
but
product.
It's very runny, very liquidy.
Yeah.
It's not something you would apply to the surface and then spread, because it's just going to run.
So put it on an applicator, you know, a hex applicator. No, you're fine. A hex applicator, you know, we're going to use our sponge microfibers.
Nice soft.
You know, even an old wax applicator is going to work. Anything you can put the product on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You're going to apply it to your applicator, and then, you know what? You use a small amount, obviously, and then you just says a thin, even layer to the surface that you're putting it on. That easy. And then once haze dry, so it does haze, you're just going to buff it away with a microfiber towel. I'll read the common sense warnings. Those are always good information, and sometimes they're funny too. So let's see. Adams Brilliant Glaze adds shine, lots of it. So do not use this product on matte paint or matte vinyl stripes.
Actually,
while it's very easy to apply and remove, it may cause staining or discoloration to some textured plastic and rubber trim, so avoid those areas too. And don't drink it. They don't say that, but we're saying that. I'm sure it does say that somewhere on here. Do not ingest. Keep out of reach of children. You know. Hey, you know what we should do real quick? I don't know if we're going to want to do this, but should we smell it?
I don't know.
Lightly. It doesn't look like it's probably going to smell great, but
I mean,
why not?
For the most part, Adams products always have a pleasant smell.
Even if it's got a little chemical smell, even it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's very chemical. It's very.
It's not scented.
You know, traditional waxes and polishes.
No fruit
compounds. No,
it's not coconut water.
Yeah. So we're going to apply this to our dark.
Yeah, our dark. What was it? Black cherry mica.
Black cherry mica.
Our test hood.
hood.
You guys have seen it.
We're going to leave an area without So the hood is stripped of any protection.
Yeah, there's nothing
outside of its its factory base coat, clear coat.
Right.
So we're going to remove any added protection, and we're going to put this on there just to see
what kind of
if it brings out that
get.
shine and if it enhances the color.
Yeah. So let's get to it. All right, Brilliant Glaze time.
Yep. So we're going to apply the Adams ceramic liquid wax over here on my side, and then put Brilliant Glaze on top.
Right. Just give a little different possibility that you might run into wanting to use your Brilliant Glaze, right?
Because I don't feel you'd want to use Brilliant Glaze by itself. I mean, okay, I guess I should back up. The hood has no added protection. You did a little bit more research, a little bit more reading on the Brilliant Glaze.
Right. So we could educate ourselves a little more on a product that apparently has been one of the first Adams products, it sounded like.
Oh, so
one of the for a while. Originals.
One of the Adams original products?
And
okay.
What we read is like, they kind of, Adams on their website kind of said it's basically a step above detail spray, but just below their buttery wax, which we've never used that, but we've got this wax we've used, you've seen.
Yes.
But so cool, why not? What else do we read on there? I mean, really everything looks forward. You can apply it by machine as well, it said, if you want to use your DA. Obviously we're going to use it by hand today. And then the other thing, a lot of coverage on the website was how well it adds tons of gloss, depth, color, pop to different dark paints, metallics, things like that.
So all about adding more shine, right?
Brilliance.
Brilliance.
I'm going to go with that.
I was looking for the word that was right on the bottle.
I saw that. I'm like, brilliance.
So it mentioned something about that to add that brilliant shine just before like a show.
Yeah. I kind of view it as a show car glaze, maybe.
Yeah.
And I almost want to say, I haven't experienced a little bit this when I didn't know as much about detailing. I purchased a vehicle back in the early 2000s. It was the blue. Do you remember the 350Z?
Yes.
I bought that Daytona blue, and it had a scratch on the door. It was brand new, and I was like, "Oh, can you take care of that scratch before I take it home? That sucks." Like, "Oh yeah, sure." Mm-hmm. Lot boy comes out with a bottle, squirted something on there, wiped it, and it was gone. It came back after a wash. And I'm like, hey! And I read on the website, and the reason I tell that little backstory is I read on the website that this does kind of hide some defects for you and stuff too.
Yeah, it says right here. Actually, we read that earlier.
Did we read that earlier?
You're right. Yeah. Mask minor imperfections and subtle swirl marks.
So a glaze must be something that they, those dealerships do to get you out of there quickly when they're on the new car. Hey.
Yeah,
I know better now. I've learned detailing since
That's right. But again, a better use is to just make your ride amazing just before the show.
Yep.
And because it's not a wax, it's not going to build up. So you can use this before every show, say every weekend. Say you go to a show every weekend and you want your car to look the best, you want that paint to really pop. This you can use every weekend and it won't build up. Now again, there's no protection.
No protection. I'm going to start.
I'm going to apply the protection over on this side.
You apply protection and then remove that, and I'll go ahead and just get going with the Brilliant Glaze. All right, is this going to squirt all over? No, good. So, like we said, look, very, very runny, but we're going to apply that all over here so we get, oops, I spilled a little. That's okay. I'm going to set this here for now. Look at that.
Woohoo!
I'm a magician.
All right,
I'm going to let that haze up. You too?
Now again, with the ceramic waxes, you don't get a traditional haze, but I can see the product.
A little bit, yeah.
Because as you guys may or may not know, I overuse product.
Nothing new here. I'm already hazing over here,
but
you can't tell.
But it says, the ceramic liquid wax says you may not you don't experience hazing.
All right, I see a nice haze here. I'm going to go ahead and buff this off.
I'm going to give this another minute here. It is nice and warm and dry here in the garage, so things tend to dry very quickly.
Oh yeah, look at that. But
You
like
can
I said,
see how
there's that solventy.
that
Liquid.
that traditional
Watery.
old school kind of detailing compound. That's what it reminds me of. Days of working at the dealership.
And it goes on super easy. Look.
And you let it haze, and
take
it's
that.
hazing up nicely.
And I got a removal towel if you need one.
Here, guys, I'll show you a picture here real quick.
Yeah, a quick hazing picture would be good.
All right, so now I'll remove the Brilliant Glaze.
Just watching you, I mean, I don't know without feeling, but it looks like it's actually coming off just a tad bit easier. Maybe because you have that base of wax, you know. I mean, what do I know? That wax went on.
I'm not applying a lot of pressure or anything.
Okay.
A little bit, of
This
course.
was easy to get off, though. Don't get me wrong.
Let's see here. I have not worked this side over here.
But I'm getting a good reflection of that Adams bottle in your side of the hood from where I stand, and it's clear as day. Looks good. Mirror shine.
I'm just, sometimes you gotta kind of look around to see if you've missed any spots, of course.
Although I did not mask the super deep scratch right here. But I knew it would.
Well,
I knew it would do that.
along with the super deep scratches,
And the pits.
there's a lot of chips.
Chips.
Chips. All right, so
What do you think? Let's do a little feelsies.
that was easy.
So, not as slick as, you know, like when you add a ceramic spray coating or a wax, but definitely added a little bit of slickness, like a detail spray kind of does too.
Yeah, and honestly, I wasn't thinking it would leave any slickness behind.
I didn't either, because I was more on the line of that's, you know, just to pop color, really.
So again, it doesn't, according to Adams, it doesn't build up, so you can pop the color before every show.
Yeah, exactly. And, okay, it's not noticeable, a little bit more slickness. Not a lot, though.
No, you know, I got to be honest. I can't tell the difference.
I'm barely pinky
Now,
testing.
I'm going to go to the front of the hood where we have nothing.
Okay, now
There's literally nothing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like
Oh, yeah.
grip and then slick.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna wrap it. Let's say we wrap it up real quick here. Brilliant Glaze is brilliant. We're gonna take this outside for a picture.
Yeah. So keep watching.
Yeah.
We're just going to give our quick impressions
Of the product.
Go
Which
ahead.
we kind of did while we were working with it. I mean, honestly, color looks good. We're really gonna know when we see it in the sun. The fluorescent light above is not going to give us a ton
we're
of
not getting a lot of
enough
enough light here.
I mean, this hood had nice paint to begin with, other than the chips and the scratches. So that'll come when you see a picture outside. It'll speak for itself. But as far as application goes, easy as pie to applicate.
Yeah.
To apply. Easy as pie to apply. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Easy to apply as pie. Is that what you said?
Easy as pie to apply.
Easy as pie. How
But
easy is pie?
I was gonna say, is pie easy?
What is
I don't know. It's actually kind of hard to make a pie, isn't it?
Pie's on from
easy.
I
I'm
mean,
not a
I
baker.
consider pies delicious.
Easy. It's not as delicious as pie. Let's leave it that way.
And don't eat it.
Okay, I've gone on too long about that now. Sorry, but it was very easy to apply. I mean, shoot, I could see doing that before a show if you wanted to make your car pop.
Yeah, easy
not?
enough to apply quickly. And
Yeah.
you apply it, wipe it off, or let it haze, and then wipe it off,
right
and
off.
you're good to go.
And that haze was super easy to buff off.
Yep.
So
No, it wasn't crummy at all, like some older waxes would leave a residue everywhere.
So and like we said, it added a little slickness too. So hey, if something you guys might be interested in, throwing a little pop of color to your ride before a big show. So, all right, with that, we want to thank everybody for watching, and please subscribe if you would consider that.
Yeah,
We'd
it's
appreciate
free,
it.
and it helps us out. So we're going to take this over into the sun, so we'll see you out there.
Yep, let's take it.
All right, guys.
So, real quick, we wanted to get out here and show you. I am brilliantly impressed. I mean, look at that.
The difference here.
We noticed where it actually did fill those minor, like you said, cobwebbing.
Yeah, we got some cobwebbing here on the unglazed, unprotected section of the hood.
Pop over to that other area.
Hopefully we're able to see that.
Yeah, I hope you guys can see it because I've even got the tinted shades on and I can see it. It's this stuff really works.
But yeah,
Really,
definitely.
really well.
Yeah, it definitely brought out the brilliance of the color, huh? You see what we're doing there?
Brilliance. And it really helped pulling that tape off gives us that nice defined line where you can see that beautiful deep cherry red mica, I guess.
Yeah, so again, guys, if you've got a show car, you want to pop that color just before the show, you want to put a product on there that won't build up, Adam's Brilliant Glaze is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And I think we're super surprised because our expectation was, what really does this do, right?
Exactly.
So, great to see. All right, guys, there it is.
All right.
What are you doing, Ryan?
Putting
his hand up his shirt.
Well, you know, you got an itch, you got to scratch it. You know what I'm saying?